You know, every single day you're connecting to a network. When you send an email, stream a show, jump on a video call. But have you ever stopped to wonder what's really going on behind the screen? How does the signal actually get from your home Wi-Fi all the way across the world? Well, let's break it down layer by layer.
So, let's start with a really simple question. Just picture an office or a school, maybe even just your own home. You've got a laptop, a printer, a phone. They're all in the same building. How do they actually talk to each other? What's the secret sauce that lets you print wirelessly from across the room?
Well, the answer to that question starts at the smallest scale, with the most fundamental building block of all our digital communication, the LAN. Think of it as the foundation that everything else is built on.
So what exactly is a LAN? The name kind of gives it away, right? It's a local area network. It's a private network that connects computers within a very specific limited space. You can almost think of it as a building's own internal nervous system.
And look, you're already super familiar with this, even if you don't use the term LAN. Your home Wi-Fi? That's a LAN. The network connecting all the computers at your university or in an office? Yep, that's a LAN too. The key thing to remember is that it's all about connecting devices within one single contained area.
And there are basically two main ways to set these up. You've got your classic wired LAN, which uses those physical Ethernet cables plugged into a device called a switch or a hub. Or the one we're probably all using right now, a wireless LAN, which just uses Wi-Fi to connect everything without all the messy cables.
Okay, great. So we've got one office building totally connected. But what happens when your company has two offices and they're on opposite sides of town? How do you get their separate LANs to talk to each other?
This is where we have to scale up. To connect those separate offices across a city, we need to move up to the next level in the network food chain, the MAN.
A MAN, or a Metropolitan Area Network, does pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's a network that's designed to stretch across a geographic area the size of a city, usually by linking a whole bunch of different LANs together.
This slide gives us a perfect real-world example. Just imagine a supermarket chain. Every single store has its own LAN for all its cash registers and computers. The MAN is like the connective tissue that links all those stores together across the city. It's what allows an employee at one branch to instantly check if a product is in stock at another branch miles away. It's a citywide nervous system for that one company.
So how do they build something like this? Well, at each location, you still have simple devices like hubs and switches that create the local network, the LAN. But to connect those separate LANs across a city, you need smarter, more powerful gear like routers and bridges. Their whole job is to act like traffic cops, directing information between the different networks to make sure every piece of data gets to exactly the right place.
All right, so we've gone from a single building to an entire city. But the world is a lot bigger than that. What if you need to connect a LAN in New Delhi with another LAN all the way down in Chennai? We're talking about a vast distance now.
And that question brings us to the final and largest level of our network classification, the WAN.
A WAN, or Wide Area Network, is a network built specifically for long-distance communication. It's not about connecting buildings in a city anymore. We're now talking about connecting entire cities across a country, or even connecting different continents.
And right here, this is the aha moment. This is where it all clicks into place. As the source material points out, when you really get down to it, many people just call this wide area network the internet.
So here's the crucial takeaway. The internet isn't some magical separate entity. It is a WAN. In fact, it's the biggest WAN imaginable, a gigantic network of networks that connects countless LANs and MANs all across the entire globe, from India to Australia and everywhere else. So we've got LANs, MANs, and WANs. But these aren't just abstract ideas. This whole three-tiered structure is the invisible engine that's powering the biggest technological trends shaping how we all live and work today.
For instance, take Bring Your Own Device, or BYOD. The reason you can bring your personal laptop to the office and securely connect to the company printer and servers? That's all because of a well-designed local area network, a LAN, that can handle and secure all those different devices.
Then there's online collaboration. Thanks to the power of the WAN, the internet, team members don't have to be in the same room anymore for a meeting. They can be collaborating from New Delhi, Chennai, America, and Australia, all at the same time, in real time. And finally, there's the one trend that really ties all of these layers together, from the LAN in your house all the way up to the global WAN. It's a concept that has totally changed how we store and access our information.
cloud computing.
Think about a service like Google Drive. When you save a file to the cloud, where is it actually going? It's not just floating up in the sky. It's being sent over a WAN to be stored on a massive, powerful LAN inside a huge data center somewhere. And that's the magic of cloud computing. It uses this entire network infrastructure to give you access to your data whenever you want from any device anywhere in the world.
So we've taken a journey from a single room to the entire planet all through these different layers of networks. It really makes you wonder, with everything already so interconnected, what's the next frontier for our networks? What will they connect next?